The other day, a friend of mine's boyfriend decided that they were gonna go see Godzilla. She was apprehensive, but she said okay. It turns out, he meant the Godzilla that they made in 1954. It was in black and white. She left after 10 minutes. Godzilla! King of the Monsters! The sequel to the Godzilla that came out in 2014. I guess no one cared about the first film, so they didn't see the point in mentioning it in the build-up. What does this new film bring, you say? Well, it gave us the answers to questions nobody cared about. Such as, where does Godzilla live? Does he have a girlfriend? Who exactly gave him this title, King of the Monsters?
He said it! He said it!
It stars Kyle Chandler and Vera Farmiga. Two names that'll make you say, who? And then you see the pictures and you're like, oh. Right. Millie Bobby Brown is also in it, and I know you know who she is. The basic plot is that bad humans release monsters for their own misguided reasons, and Godzilla's a bit like, ho, not on my watch, mate. So he swoops in to save the day. Sort of. I was never really a huge fan of Godzilla. I always just thought he looked like a fat lizard, really. Just stomping around, all slow and that. And I don't really see why he gets to be the king of the monsters, because there are far cooler monsters than him. Lay off the carbs, Godzilla. What I did love was the main bad guy in this movie. And I'm not talking about Tywin Lannister. Then again, Charles Dance is just kind of amazing in everything, don't you think? I'm talking about King Ghidorah. 3 heads, 2 wings, and a bunch of tails that do things that I'm not really sure. He also shoots lightning bolts out of his mouth. That's cool. There are a bunch of other monsters that come out of the woodwork, but Ghidorah is definitely the coolest and also the most powerful. Godzilla gets his ass handed to him several times in this movie. It's actually kind of disappointing. I guess that's a way to make the humans seem important. Saying that though, Godzilla did look awesome, along with all the other monsters as well. In fact, this film is very visually pleasing. There are a few shots just before they started fighting where they kind of squared off, where I was like, oh, this is cool. Yes, I am now pumped. One of the things that annoyed me, and yes, I know this is a disaster movie trope, these monsters are like the sizes of mountains. They're fighting and everything's getting knocked down and there's rubble everywhere and things are exploding. There's these human beings on the ground who, let's be honest, are the size of ants. And they're just skipping around with all the debris like, whoa, excuse me, sorry, whoa. And they're just surviving. And I'm sorry, but they should have all been dead. When was the last time you got outrun by an ant? Well, I guess there was that one time. Damn you, ant! I mean, there is literally one part where someone is running from Ghidorah, who has 3 heads and wings, and they still can't catch them. Storyline is kind of average. There's a bunch of other subplot that's going on involving like the people on the ground and, you know, making plots to lure the monsters here, there, and everywhere, but honestly, pretty forgettable. It's pretty much the same story from every Transformer movie that James Bay made. Overall though, it's pretty exciting because you do not come to a movie like this for the storyline. Oh no. You come here to get your visual socks blown the f*** off. And this movie does that, albeit in bits. Because there were certain parts of the movie where the monsters weren't fighting and I found my mind wandering a little bit. Like there's a bit where we find out that one of the scientists is part of 3 generations of twins and quite frankly, who cares? Get back to the monsters, man! Honestly, you could have taken out 20 minutes of this film and it would not have made a bit of difference. The ending of the movie is pretty cool. It ends on a quite iconic shot and then we get little teases that maybe Godzilla is gonna fight King Kong. Oh, and there's a post-credit scene, so don't be like everybody else I went to cinema with and leave. Overall, I give this movie 1 thumbs up. It was good. I would watch it again. I would not pay for it, but I would watch it again if it was on TV and I had like a spare 2 hours and 15 minutes to kill. But I want to know what you thought of it. Leave a comment in the section below. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. If you could, that would be wonderful. You would do me a huge favor. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you soon.